Hey everyone, Ms. Towner here. I'm going to show you quick how to prepare your metal for sawing and piercing. So I drew my design on my metal. You'll see I don't have the painter's tape on mine because I'm going to do mine pretty quick, and I'm just using like a scrap piece of metal here. So I have my design drawn out. First, before you can start sawing, you have to make sure that any enclosed shapes, so this would be an enclosed shape as well as this shape here, you have to get your holes punched in those because you can't start sawing from the outside or you're going to have like a saw line there, which is not what you want. So I have my straight line, and that I can saw from the exterior because I'm just going to saw that off. I have my squiggly line or my like spiral line, so same thing there. I can start from the exterior there, and then my zigzag I can start on the end there. But these two enclosed shapes, which are my pierced shapes, I do have to get those holes in there before I can start sawing. So in order to do that, I'm at home in my home studio, and I don't have a flex shaft here. So when we're back at school, I will show you guys how to punch a hole using the flex shaft, but I just love using the Whitney punch. I think it's a lot easier. So this is a Whitney punch. Think of it as like a paper hole punch. So all you're gonna do is rest one end of it on the table, like the end that kind of has this U-loop. Rest it on the table, and then you're gonna find the area that you need to punch your hole. So I'll do this geometric shape first. Before I punch my hole, one thing you wanna also remember is that you don't wanna punch a hole right in the middle of the shape. This is just brass, like it's not worth $1 million. But if I was using like 14 karat gold or even sterling silver, that's more expensive metal. And if I punch a hole right in the center, then I can't use that metal for anything else later. So I always suggest if you're piercing something, pierce on the edge as much as possible while still being within the inside of the shape. If you punch your hole like right on the line, then you have to also think about the thickness of that line, and then you might end up with like a bubble outside, which isn't what you want. So just go right inside of that shape, like toward an end, not right in the middle. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna lift this up, and I'll kind of turn it sideways for a minute so you can see. There's like this little piece of metal that pierces. It's actually what makes the hole. So you want to lift that up and place the shape right inside of that. Okay, and then I'm going to rest it flat on the table like that. And then you're just going to press down with both hands and then pull all the way up until your metal falls out. Okay, so you can see I have the hole right there, and it's right on the edge without being outside of that line, so that's perfect. All right, and then I'm going to do that organic shape real quick. Sometimes you kind of have to hold it up to your face a little bit so you can see it or get closer to it. Just hold it down with both hands. Push down and then pull all the way up until it releases. Okay, so that's how you can get your holes punched in your pierced shapes.